Hello and welcome back to Nature Roblox. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the recent Roblox bans. So let's get started. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Whenever the word banning is mentioned with the context of Roblox, you might have already guessed that it must be something regarding the insufficiency of the moderation of the Roblox community. It is rotted to such an extent that even the biggest Roblox players out there on the platform face the inconvenience and want it to stop as soon as possible. You might have heard a whole lot of reasons why a particular account is either banned for a specific amount of time or is permanently deleted from the entire platform of the game. And it is even quite possible that you might have also heard about this reason, which we are going to discuss today. It's faced by a lot of players as of now, which according to a majority of the population is pretty useless and needs further explanation. Although we are still awaiting reply from the developers end of the Roblox community in response to the complaints filed against the same, but everyone is quite sure what they are going to reply and how they are going to handle the situation. Because it is not something new, it's been around for a while now. So it's time to discuss the actual issue, which is the topic of concern among many of the players. Well, as it seems the Roblox community, or rather we would like to say the Roblox moderation community, seems pretty homophobic. No, we are not exaggerating. Once you hear what actually has been going on, you would definitely feel the same. Just a few months ago, the Roblox community came across a case of a guy whose account had been terminated for the lamest reason to exist. His account suddenly got terminated and he received a developer's mail right away. The subject of the mail was letting the user know the reason why his account was withheld. It read that during one of the live streams of the user playing Roblox, someone had reported against the user for using slangs like gay. So there are numerous issues that everyone felt that needed to be addressed. As expected, this was taken to Twitter and everybody expressed their views regarding this matter of concern. On hearing this for the first time, a few famous players of the community stepped up and did their research. They thought that these Roblox moderation can't be this stupid to terminate someone's account just because they use a very normal word, gay. Although they first made sure that if that person used this particular word in the sense of a slang, or just slipped it between a normal conversation. As it turns out, the person did actually slip it between a normal conversation and didn't mean to use this word to offend anyone. It's not just the vocal witness of the user, rather the whole live stream is still available on platforms such as YouTube, from which they cross-check the entire case. They also rechecked a few things, such as if the user had any other previous offenses that were ignored before. And when Roblox found out about them, then his account might have been terminated. But as it turns out, the user did not have any previous offenses, nor did he have any copyright strikes or anything against the community guidelines except for the last one. Coming back to the real problem, while wondering what could be the possible reason for the termination of an account without any actual offense, as it turns out, using the word gay, what is the actual problem that bagged the mods of this gaming platform? Recently, more than 1,000 accounts have been permanently deleted under the heading of using homophobic slurs. We know this must be triggering you, and you might also be having a whole lot of questions, just like every player out there on the platform who are scratching their heads right now, probably thinking that how is gay a slang or any kind of homophobic slur? And it has been made pretty clear that there were no other offenses involved, which would give a false impression that these accounts have been terminated for some other reason, including use of this word. It has clearly been said before, through the developer's mail, that these players were reported by other people for being homophobic. But the funny thing is, not even one of the people had used gay in an offensive way or in the way of a slur or a slang, if you may assume. Everyone knows that the moderation of the Roblox community is sick, because these moderators are not real people. Rather, they are bots who have been given a set of specific instructions according to which they operate without hearing anything in or out. And to such an extent, that is understandable, because bots are very non-reliable in terms of being fair and just. But the main matter of concern is here regarding the developer's mail. Bots don't write mail. The mails which speak about the reason why a certain number of accounts have been permanently deleted is always one of their employees. This is the main issue which concerns everybody out there. If not permanently deleted, these accounts are withheld for a week or so. The mails don't specify anything else, but only read out one sentence that tells the user who has been banned has booked in the community guidelines by using the homophobic words such as gay. It clearly means that the community guidelines which relate consider any word relating to the LGBTQ+ community as a criminal offense. As per everybody's knowledge, we all know that gay is not a derogatory term. If we check on the web, gay might mean anything. It can either mean being happy, or it's just a term used for some people's sexuality. Although in today's world, nobody uses gay for being happy anymore. So it clearly refers to certain people's sexual choices, as well as their sexuality. But in their defense, we all know that the Roblox community has been very kind and open towards people of all gender, color, as well as nationalities. This is the only reason why a lot of players refuse to believe that this might be the sole reason for terminating a particular account. But as per the community guidelines, it is what it seems, and we all must agree that it's all upon the bots. But the responsibility upon the hands of the creators of the Roblox game is bigger than we think. It's such a global big platform, and almost every single person who loves playing games has tried his or her hands on this game. So they should feel their sense of responsibility and remove this particular offense from the community guidelines laid down by the creators in the first place. In their defense, there do exist a lot of people who choose to use words to demean or derogate others. Hence, keeping in view of the sentiments of the LGBT community, Roblox had to take certain action against these particular offenders. It always cares for the sentiments of all kinds of people, but the only thing in which the community has a step back in is its moderation policies. We think that whenever someone is being reported by someone else, the entire matter should not be left on the hands of the boards to take action against them. The customer care, which actually involves real people, should step up and cross-check the entire matter before withholding or suspending a particular account. The main problem which arises due to false accusation is the actual offenders get a heavier plate on the beam balance. Their offense is hidden under the court of these false accused innocent users, and no justice is served. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.